I greet you all. You're welcome. Mommy Diaspora, good evening, man. Happy weekend. God will continue to strengthen you greatly. And I greet my fellow commenters and callers. You are welcome. God bless you abundantly. See, when there is this thing, if you are a tennis lover or you follow tennis, you know, like I also do, there's what we call in tennis, they'll call it force and unforced error. A tennis player, you can force a tennis player to commit an error. And there is the one that he will commit himself. That one is unforced error. So, Madam Patricia, thank you. I think one of the areas that I wanted to, take on, but I think you've done about 80% of it. I will just say little. Thank you. Mr. Tinubu, who has been denying connection with Buhari for 3 years, they've been denying that. But these past few days, he committed what we call a forced error. It was forced. It's not intentional. Make no mistake about that. He was forced to commit that error. It was a forced error because there is no hiding place for him. He got to say something. And in the process, he committed that error. Effectively, he has handed over the campaign agenda to whoever will run against him come 2027. Yes, that any opposition. I don't care whether it is Mr. Peter Obi, but see, your campaign agenda has been set for you. That's all. You have a good campaign team because everything that they have denied since 2023 till date, he confessed. That is called confession. He agreed that he and Buhari are partners. In fact, they are partners. He did not just say, he said they are partners. He and Buhari, they are one. He said it, that he will continue from where Buhari stopped. But they have
But don't forget also that he told Nigerians that he bought him Buhari.
Yeah. See, even though he said all of that, when they got into government, they have to craft it. They have to rewrite it. And successfully, to a very, very large extent, they have done that. His team, his communication team, they have been able to sell it over and over to Nigeria, that there is no connection between this government. And what are the arguments that they put on the table? That all the economic policies of Buhari, they don't have anything to do with it. But from all we can see, they are partners indeed. He is Buhari personified. He is Buhari. Naira was 600, 700 Naira. It continued. Naira is now 1,300, 1,400 Naira. It continued the devaluation of the Nigerian economy, not just the Naira, the total devaluation, the total degradation of the Nigerian state. It continued. That was where Naira was in 2023. Today, we know. It continued, and they have done it successfully. Where do you want to start from? They are doing it effectively. Petrol price was 200 Naira average, something like that. Today is 1,300, 1,200, between 1,200 to 1,400, depending where you are in Nigeria. He has continued. In fact, they are partners. The numbers, point to that effectively for us. University fee, tuition fee for Nigerian university students. For those of us who are paying university tuition in Nigeria, when Buhari was leaving, it was hovering, depending on the universities, I'm not even talking of state, federal universities, was hovering around 70,000 to 100,000 Naira. In fact, some as low as 55,000 Naira, depending on which university you are. Today, university tuition in Nigeria is hovering between 400,000 to 500,000 Naira. Some are even higher. Inflation when Buhari was living was about 20-22%. Today, the real one, forget about the fake one that they are touting all over the place. Please forget about their 16%. The real inflation in Nigeria is hovering about 40-42%. Bring it down to regular Nigerian people, adults, where people can relate with. How much are people buying airline tickets in 2023? 35 to 50,000 naira. One way. Now it's about 150 to 200. I'm just even being conservative. I prefer that for the purpose of discussion. It probably is even higher. It is 3 times more today. Somebody was talking to me about rent in Lagos. I'm not going to touch island. Let's leave that one. I'm going to stay on the mainland where I'm going to Lagos where majority of people are living. Rent, a 2-bedroom rent in that place, as at the time Buhari was living, was hovering around 800,000 to 1.5 million, depending. You are in Bagada. These are even, relatively good areas. Bagada, Antoni, if you know Antoni area of Lagos, if you know Bagada side of Lagos, where what you can call the middle class Nigerians are living, middle, quote and unquote, because there is no middle class, but those that are relatively doing well, that they are okay, they are paying between 800 to 1.5. Today, in that same Bagada, to get a 2-bedroom flat, you will need between 2.5 to 5 million naira, depending. If you want a decent one, you will need 5 million naira. So in essence, why I'm throwing all these numbers around is because just to tell you that Tinubu effectively, yes, it continued from where Buhari stopped. He's a partner of Buhari. There's no mistake about that. So he has handed over the campaign agenda to a very good opposition. And so that's just what I want to say on that. So their denial, Tinubu has confessed. He has truly confessed now that, yes, they are together. They are working. He is a partner of Buhari. A very good one for that matter. The other thing is that I listened to you, Mr. Elvis, the discussion, very nice, fine discussion that you had. Dr. CM expanded on it, but I only agree partly to it. I will agree partly to it in the area, when you're talking about colonialism and, whether, you see, in Nigeria, before I say that, for me, for Mr. Peter Obi, because that is my focus, is the man that I'm supporting, that I believe is the most qualified to lead Nigeria at this time. We know we've talked about it on this platform that it will not take long. People will start checkmating him from day one. In fact, for me, it will be from day one. Day one. From the inauguration day. I cannot wait. God give us life. Inauguration days when I will say if Peter Gregory Obi is true to lead Nigeria. I'm not going to wait. That hour, the moment he arrived at Eagle Square, we know how. It's simple for me. It's the simplest thing. The vehicle that will bring Peter Obi to that venue, I want to know. The bulletproof car that will bring him to that venue, if it is not a made in Nigerian car, all of that is the day you will know that Peter Obi is not ready to fix Nigeria. For me, that is the moment I will start. No matter what he say, I will rubbish it.
Yes.
The vehicle that will bring him to Vigu Square that day. Yes. If it is not a made in Nigeria bulletproof, because you have about 3 months to have prepared your vehicle, you have all the security apparatus with you on, for at least for more than 60 days to have prepared your vehicle for you. If you bring in an American car, whatever, we know that. So it has been a lie.
Mr. Jonathan.
Yeah.
I don't think the protocol. I know. I don't think the protocol will allow that. Nigeria protocol.
No. Don't say that. Please.
No,
Nigerians, we don't like this thing. We do like it.
Alabo, it's not protocol. Now you go choose. It's not protocol.
I don't even want to be too loud.
Okay, I beg you.
You forced me. What are you talking about here?
It's true. It's not
the discussion earlier about whether the colonial masters have issues with us or not. Yes, they do to some extent, I will say. That's what brought me to what I said earlier. They are. Because when Nigeria will go there to borrow money, part of that money will not live there. So make no mistake about that. Part of that money, and don't let us go far behind. The one that all of us can quickly, as the speed of light, as fast as the speed of light, the recent visit of Tinubu to United Kingdom. The 700.
Then who do you blame? You blame Tinubu. You blame Nigeria. Yes.
See, I will blame Nigeria. I'm coming to that.
You can say no. Okay.
They should have said, see, it is the colonial masters. They will insist that part of this money is not living. There is a problem there.
Yes.
But the unwillingness of the Nigerian leaders to solve the problem because they see an advantage to loot.
That is the thing.
This is an advantage for them. They see the opening to loot because if you are for the country, for the growth and the, you will have rejected that right away on that seat. It's not going to happen. Yeah. What good government does is that, okay, we are getting this loan from you. You will support us, we will support you. You will allow Nigerian businesses to enter the UK and compete with your local businesses. You will come to Nigeria too and establish your businesses and employ Nigerians. If Nigerian businesses go to UK, will they be employing Nigerians only? Will they even employ Nigerians at all? Is it not British white people will feel the you won't even know who has the business. You won't even know.
It's true.
That is how it is done. The problem is there, but the crooked Nigerian leaders, they see the opportunity to loot. That's why they don't want to solve it. Okay, they refuse to solve the problem. Lastly, let me say this. Lastly, when I talked about the issue of car, you may see it as just ordinary. No, it is not. No, it is not. More than 200 billion naira annually is going to the purchase of vehicles. The Nigerian budget says so, annually. So if there is a connivance between the Nigerian government and some foreign car manufacturers that has to be broken.
I don't even think it's about the foreign car manufacturer.
All right.
I think, like we've said here before, Madam Rita usually talk about this, that is already carved out that this family had to benefit from that system. So it may not.
That's what I said, that there is a problem, but they know there is a problem, but they don't want to solve it because of nepotism, tribalism, and their own personal gain. It's not rocket science. So that's why I started by saying, for Mr. Peter Obi, when he becomes the president of Nigeria, you and I don't need to go too far. The vehicle that will bring him to the Eagle Square, it is the president that will say, Mr. Elvis, please wait, this is crucial. It is the president that will say, this is the car that I want. Yes. It is the president that will say, everything inside Aso Rock, all the furniture, I want it out. I want brand new one.
Yes.
It is the president that will choose his AD camp. They will give him this. He will choose. It is the president that will choose who will be cooking. Everything. The car that he will drive, he will choose it. They will go and remodel it for him. That is the message we send to Nigerians. I will be the happiest man on planet Earth that day if I see Mr. Peter Obi drive into the Eagle Square.
Thank you. We have people waiting. Thank you.